Alright y'all, so we're back again with another video, again in the middle of the night. But today's setup is quite a bit different. The 2JZ is finally getting ready to get dropped into the car. So there's a few little things that I do need to get done first, and I've been saying this for a couple videos, but I need the oil cooler to get installed, as well as the hard line that runs all the way around the block onto the other side. So that is what we will get started on first thing in the morning. Right now I'm actually going to be dropping off the oil cooler to a friend of mine who goes by Miata Ace on Instagram. I just want to say, Ace, thank you so much for helping me out in a basically like a desperate time of need. But the oil cooler basically needs to go and get hot tanked because there's some contaminants in it. So I'm gonna take it over to him. He's gonna take care of it. Ace, you're the boy. Thank you so much for helping me out. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in a little bit. As you can see, today's video starting off pretty good, so I hope you guys are ready for this. Alright you guys, it is officially the next morning. Your boy went to sleep because he was hella tired, but as I mentioned last night, there's a few things that I still have to go and torque just before we drop the engine into the car. And I'm talking about that one right there. That one. They're both the same, but so first things first, I need to torque the exhaust manifold. I can definitely do this while it's inside the car, but I'd rather just take care of it right now that it's outside. I also have to make sure that the engine mounts are all torqued up. Everything else in terms of just kind of what needs to get taken care of is already done. I can take care of the water neck later on, and there's one coolant pipe, as I've mentioned many times before, that runs from the back of the water pump all the way around the block and then over to the oil cooler, which is currently actually, like I mentioned, with my friend Ace, who is going to be hot tanking it so that we can get it all nice and cleaned up, and then I'll go pick that up in a couple hours. But in the meantime, we're gonna head over to Race Factory because your boy got a new blow-off valve by Turbosmart. So I was very excited to actually pick this up, and I can show you guys right here. So if you guys need a blow-off valve, this is a really good one. So part number is going to be TS02041101. I believe the 1102 is the black version, but I got the blue because, well, I have blue injectors, the blue belt. Obviously this probably won't be seen though unless I decide to cut my actual valve cover, but the valve cover is right here. So there's little blue accents here and there on the car, so I got a blue blow-off valve. So there she is. She's still in the package. I'm gonna leave it in the package because I don't want to mess with it, but as you can see, the blow-off valve is very nice and pretty. And there are YouTube clips of people, you know, having the same exact blow-off valve with the 2JZ installed. So I've heard it and it sounds really good, and this is why I chose to do this. Also, huge shout out to Real Street for getting this to me overnight. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have helped me out a lot with the build process, and every single one of their staff members has been absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much. We are here at Race Factory and they are just casually washing an R32 outside. Let's go say what's up. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, I gotta get those photos, man. This one is yours, right? No. This is a customer car? Dang, that's sweet. Oh heck yeah. Big brake kit, all cleaned up. Yes sir, yes sir. That thing is sweet, bro.
Nice unit.
Yeah, wow. Alrighty, so here she is, all nice and welded. Dang, dude, this looks incredible.
MR2 here.
See, this is exactly why I keep bringing it back, or why I keep bringing parts. I have more parts for you guys actually. Cool. So yeah, we got a blow-off valve that I need welded on. The old one has like the C-clip flange. I'm getting rid of that one. I don't know. I'll bring it over in a second, but I don't know if it's like something that we would just cut off or what it is, but it has the flange already ready to go. So.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, this looks great.
Just finished up driving to SF to go and pick up the oil cooler housing, which is now all 100% cleaned, and as well as the actual cooler itself portion. This is where the oil filter screws onto. As you guys can see, this guy is all finished up, and then once again, the intercooler piping right here for the IAT sensor. So the bung is now in, and the last thing that is left is actually to head back to Race Factory, because I left some more intercooler piping for the blow-up valve, and that is all finished up now. So I'm gonna head over there as soon as they give me the okay to, and go pick it up basically. And then from here, we're gonna go home, work on the engine, start torquing everything down, and then we'll be finishing up this video. All right, y'all, we are back at the house once again, meeting with the 2J, and just wanted to show you guys real quick the new blow-off valve location and the welding that it has. Huge shout out to Evan over at Race Factory, and Josh as well. Thank you guys so much once again for coming through, getting this all done. This thing looks insane. But we're gonna go back to the purpose of this video. We're finally gonna torque down the oil cooler and the coolant line that goes all the way around the block. And then once that's all done, it's gonna be the end of this video. So stick around, we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so as you guys can see, now we have the bolt on. Now it's just time to torque it down to, looks like it's going to be 58 foot-pounds. So this gets torqued down to 58 foot-pounds, and then we are all good to go for the oil cooler housing. Oh, it would help if I turn this on. At some point or another, I do plan on replacing this completely, and we'll go external oil cooler just for the simplicity. Keeps it nice. And I mean, I've just been people have recommended for me to just go external, so at some point or another this is gonna go away, but that'll be later down the line. There we go. $33.1, perfect. Knock sensors torqued on, we're good to go. So now it's all tight. The only thing that's left is to grab a new hose for the heater hose inlets to get the two nuts for this guy, torque down the top of both of the engine mounts, and then we will be all set to go. I will probably also torque this, or maybe I'll leave it off since we don't have to do anything at the moment. I can always take this off and redo it just for safety purposes, but everything else all set to go. All right, y'all, so we got the exhaust manifold officially torqued on. We are all set to go. Last thing that is left is just to make sure that all of these are set so that I don't have to go back and do anything with them. So I have some Teflon tape that I will be adding onto all the threads on all of these guys, and then we're all done for today. All right, you guys, cool. So we are out here with Le Supra. Well, I don't know if there's a mark on my head, but I've been wearing the GoPro basically the whole day for you guys so that you guys can see what I have done. This is it. The 2JZ is pretty much fully assembled for what needed to be assembled. And I know the light is outside, but you guys can still see a little bit. Exhaust manifold is on. Coolant pipe is on. Engine mounts are on. This guy is on. The drain plug for the oil. We still got this that's gonna get put on later. Alternator's on. Everything's on, guys. We are all set to go. The only thing that's left now is to
working on cars in the driveway.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Give this to your old man.
Alrighty, you got it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Alrighty. So 2JZ is finally fully done and assembled. The oil cooler is officially on. We got the rubber hoses on the back that you guys cannot see, so let me grab my phone. All right, so let's turn on the phone real quick. Boom, now you guys can see. So the rubber hoses for the oil cooler are on bracket. Everything is torqued, so NOx sensors are all torqued, so is the engine mount, and we are all set to go, guys. I did not expect this day to come so soon, but we are in a race to the finish right now because I actually did already schedule the day for this car to get tuned. So it's just time to pump stuff out, baby. And that's all I got to say. I'm gonna finish this video here. Remember to stay up, stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next video when we finally drop this in. It's gonna be the same night, but we're gonna make it a separate video. So we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.